Hey guys, so we're going to go ahead and start our notes on translating words into equations or expressions. And so let's get started. Oh, if you're sitting in my class, you have a hard copy of this, you can just fill in the blanks as you're going along. If you're at home, you can print this out or you can also just write things in your spiral. So you do it what works for you in order for you to retain, which means to remember what I'm telling you right now. Okay, so anyway, an expression, this is a word that you're going to need to know. An expression is a collection of terms grouped together by addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and show the value of something. There is no equal sign. So you want to remember that there's no equal sign, and you'll see examples of that in just a minute. An equation, you've heard of that before, is a collection of terms that equal something. There is an equal sign, which is why it's called an equation. So we're going to work through these word expressions, and I think they're equations and expressions. And then I'll always pause a little bit to give you a chance to kind of process what you think it might be, and then I'll write it down. You can also always pause if you want to really challenge and kind of be figuring this out ahead of time before I write stuff down. So we're going to use our words and math. That's that document I just showed you. Again, if you're in class, you probably have a hard copy of it. If you're at home, you can see it on your screen or you can print it out. It's whatever works for you and whatever you're able to do. So in 3 increased by, what do you think that means? Addition, that is correct. So 3 increased by what? 2 times a number. Now we're always going to have a number. They refer to it as a number. That looks really horrible. Let me rewrite that. A number. That just means your variable. And so just for today, let's call it X. Sometimes it's N. You can really have it be anything you want it to be. So we'll just call it X for today. 3 increased by 2 times a number. So 2 times a number. You see how that worked? That's your equal sign, 17. The next one, number 2. 2 less than 4 times a number. Less than. There is that turnaround word. So as soon as you see it, make a subtraction sign, and whatever's in front of the less than, put it behind it. So 2. 2 less than, and then whatever's behind the less than, we'll put it in the front. 4 times a number. 4 times a number. Okay, those turnaround words can get you, but it's important that you understand the order of it. Because if I said that if you had $10 and I said I have 2 less than what you have, you would know I have $8. You would automatically in your head go 10 minus 2, she has $8. But look what I'm saying, 2 less than whatever you have, your $10. It's a turnaround word. The quotient. The quotient always means division. So whatever the first number is, it will be the numerator. Whatever the second number they mention will be the denominator. We'll always write it as in fraction form. We will not use the division symbol. So it says a number and 4. There's my equal sign, 20. 4 more than. This is technically a turnaround word. And so I'm going to go ahead and turn it around. But if you miss that, it won't matter because it doesn't matter what order you add numbers. They still equal the same thing. So I'm going to put a plus sign, and 5 is going to be behind it. 5 more than what? 6 times a number. There's 6 times a number because times is multiplication. A number is the variable. And let's see, there's my equal sign, 23. I want to add to this a number that we're calling X. A number always refers to a variable. It's always going to be your variable, whatever you want it to be. Okay, 8 subtracted from, that's pretty straightforward. Oh, actually, listen, 8 subtracted from, not 8 minus, 8 is subtracted from. So this is another sort of a turnaround word. Subtracted from what? 3 times a number. So 8 is subtracted from 3 times a number. There's my equal sign, 4. Again, if you have these notes sitting in front of you, be filling in the blanks. It's a great reference back to. All right, now we're going to look at a word problem, and we're going to look at the different things in the word problem. First, I'm going to read the whole thing. Braden has $50 to spend at the fair. If it costs $5 for admission and $2.50 per ride, write the equation, so we know there's going to be an equal sign, to determine how many rides Braden can ride, depending on what? The $50. So all of this has to equal $50. Whatever it is that he does has to equal $50. So let's see. You're going to the fair. It costs you $5 just to walk in the door. You get that. And then a ride, that's going to cost you some more money. You're going to add it. Plus $2.50. But it's per ride. Per ride. That means that one ride it's $2.50, 2 rides it's $5, 3 rides it's $7.50. So it's $2.50 times however many rides you take. So there's our equation. Madeline rented a bike while she was on vacation. She paid a flat rental fee of $5 plus $8.50 each day. The total cost for renting the bicycle was $123. Write the equation. We know there's going to be an equal sign you could use to find the number of days she rented the bike. So let's see. It's going to equal 123. She paid $5 plus, just writing it like I see it. Now here's where you have to think again. It says $8.50 and it says each. Each is like per. That means if you are going, let's see, it's $8.50 each day. One day it's $8.50. 2 days it's $8.50 times 3. 3 days it's $8.50 times 3. We don't know how many days though, so we're going to call it X. And there's our equation. A restaurant sells refill mugs for $6.75. Each refill costs $1 each. Refill costs $1.25. Last month, Jackson spent $31.75 on a mug and the refills. Write an equation so you write the equation you could use to determine how many refills Jackson had last month. So let's see. This is how much he spent. And then we know that he bought a mug. That's how much it cost him. And of course, if you're continuing to buy things, you're going to add to that amount. And we know that's $1.25 and it's $1.25 each. So one refill $1.25, 2 refills $2.50. We're multiplying it by a number. We don't know what the number is yet, so we're going to call it X. So that is how you write equations. Now this right here is writing your own situation for this. I'm not going to take the time to do that right now, but we will get some more practice on that later. You have a short assignment to do what's going to look kind of long, but each individual problem is pretty quick. Use your words and math to do it, and good luck. See you later.